I'm a little confused as to where I'm supposed to go. Or in the words of Mr. Aziz, where I'm supposed to go!
Go! Did you know we're racist for that?
I've heard people say that.
Did you know you're also racist if you say the word stinky?
Oh, it was this. I can never tell that these doors open, sorry.
If
impersonating Mr. Aziz makes me racist, I'm a proud racist.
You're funny.
Mr. Aziz needs the recognition. He's the unsung hero of Spider-Man 2.
These people were innocent.
Were a lot of them dead?
Yes.
I thought a lot of these people were rich. Why'd we kill a bunch of rich people?
No, I'm Richard.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Don't you remember? It's because, like, she said that we found out that the League of Shadows would want to kill these people.
So the League of Shadows killed these people, not the court?
Yeah, the League of Shadows killed a bunch of people who were associated with the court.
That makes sense. That sucks. I like that noise she's making. She's like,
I thought that was supposed to be a guy. Look at, they're talking in, like...
Korean!
That's not Korean!
It's Korean!
That's like Sumerian text.
They're talking in Japanese!
Not Japanese, but okay.
What do you mean? Oh, I get it. It's Chinese.
That's what it is.
Oh, they're making a bunch of, like, different, like, keyboard faces on the bottom of the screen.
That's just whatever language they're speaking in.
Oh, I thought it was a bunch of
what
keyboard
it is.
faces. Like, where you do, like, the circles for, like, that O face.
Well, I wanted that piece of equipment.
We should have taken that sword. It had runes on it. It's like we're playing Elden Rune.
Elden Ring?
Elden Rune.
Well, that mission's done.
Montoya.
Ooh.
It's Nightwing.
I take it you heard what happened at the hotel.
Saw it all firsthand. I was there.
Yeah? Then care to tell me who the hell those assassins were?
That was the League of Shadows. They're bad news. I'll send you our files.
Is that it? Was that the whole cutscene?
Sometimes when they say the League, I think they're talking about NHL.
Why is everything red?
Oh, because we're in hell. The place finally heated up after the Mr. Freeze incident.
Oh. Doesn't it look weird?
Yeah, it looks stupid.
You think it looks stupid?
Yeah, because it's all red.
Jill, I feel like anything this game does, you're gonna criticize.
I'm not! I think I like a lot of things about this game. I just think that all of the red everywhere is a little unrealistic. That's all.
I thought it was neat looking. I was just trying to figure out why it was there.
Well, if things were on fire, it would make sense. But nothing's on fire.
You must have hated the part in Arkham Knight where the whole city gets, like, all cloudy.
Well, there was a point to that. The place was cloudy because he released the gas.
The slaughter of some of our best and brightest at the Orchard Hotel is a new low for the city of Gotham. It is time for the real heroes, the GCPD, to step up and restore order in our city. To take it back.
Yeesh. Surprisingly, Commissioner Kane isn't a match for any of the voices we collected. Hey!
She may not be a court member, but the commissioner could still be helping them. She did marry Jacob.
Catherine is probably not aware of her husband's secret. I know Jacob well, and have never had even the slightest suspicion.
Colonel Asshole fooled everyone. Even Bruce.
The other people we matched at the ball. John Wycliffe, Isabella Haas, Maria Powers.
All killed at the hotel by the League.
Colonel Kane's the only member we know survived for sure. And probably Old Lady Cobblepot. She's unaccounted for.
And the court is clearly much bigger than Jacob Kane and Constance Cobblepot.
The almighty voice was right, you know. No one will believe a nursery rhyme's been pulling Gotham's strings for so long.
But people will believe that Jacob Kane conspired to murder Langstrom. We have the evidence to prove it. Let's get this to Detective Montoya. See if it's enough for her to build her case.
I'll be sure to include our list of known members, dead or otherwise.
We need to be careful about this. Jacob will be waiting for us to try something.
Make a copy of the USB.
Someone should talk to Talia. The Court and the League are clearly out to kill each other.
Then let's be ready when we're caught in between them.
Why don't they make literally 3 copies of this USB before giving it to somebody?
Maybe they did. We don't know.
I feel like they didn't, because Batman would have done that, and they don't think that far.
On the Bat computer.
They found more of Clayface.
Kane isn't doing this city any favors.
Things are bad enough between the Court and the League without the cops stirring them up.
Our nights are about to get a lot more complicated.
According to the police reports, the GCPD didn't find a single lead body at the Orchard Hotel.
They must have picked up their friends before the cops went in. What about prints? Fibers? DNA?
There were hundreds of guests at the hotel, excluding staff and people from the press. It would take the GCPD months to filter through everything. And that's on a good day.
So this hasn't happened in a little bit, but I ran out of footage. Jill started a new job at a restaurant really recently. So I thought that I would play a little bit, do some time trials, stuff like that for a few minutes. It's not going to be multiple parts or anything. And I also thought we could hear if there's any more to talk about in the Belfry, because I actually thought that Prince thing was kind of interesting. That they actually went to the hotel and didn't find anything, even though all of those League of Shadows assassins died there. So I thought we could do a little bit of dialogue, a couple of time trials, things like that for a few minutes, and then I think the next part will be back to normal. If it's not, the part after that will be, but, you know.
So, the League finally sent their assassins after the Court.
Talia warned us this would happen, but I didn't think it'd be so public.
The League usually prefers to avoid the spotlight, but this time they wanted to send a message.
They're coming for the Court, and they won't stop until they've wiped out all corruption from Gotham.
Also, it looks like we have a little thing for Tim Drake up here. I'm wondering if it's going to be inheriting the world's best iPad of all time. Come on. Let's go. Let's see it. I think that's it. Is it the iPad? Oh, wait, no. This is chess. I thought we already did this one. Maybe it's different.
This is it. Alfred's playing right into Robin's trap.
Mate in two.
Wait, how'd you...
An old way. It's how Alfred wins.
Teach me.
Robin must discover his own way to win.
Robin thinks that sounds way harder.
Alright, well, we know Alfred's better than us at chess, so I guess that's something. Let's head out into the city and see what we can do. Was there any other... Oh, hey, look! A cat! I never saw this before. The cat's actually here. That's neat. Maybe they mentioned it and I didn't notice it. But I remember they were talking about the cat and I never noticed it was actually here. That's fun. Alright. Also, the last issue of Gotham Knights tie-in comic is out now. And it's sold out everywhere. I don't know why. Or it's just not in stock. So I went to several comic stores in Minnesota just to pick it up because I have the other ones and I figured I would get it. And, you know, like, get the suit and stuff that actually comes with it.
Tracked Talia to a parking garage downtown, sending you the location now.
So I figured we could, you know, get that and get the skin and everything, but it's sold out almost everywhere. So I had to actually order it online from Midtown Comics from New York because they were the only place I could find that had reasonable shipping that actually had it. So I was kind of frustrated about that. But, oh well, I guess. But that should be here, you know, in the next week or two, I'm hoping. Let's see. Increases the number of attacks in Robin's melee and ranged combos by 1. Last melee hit's a knockdown. Then we have 3 more. Robin opens a small portal and pulls an enemy through it to perform a takedown. That's cool. In AR mode, hold Y while aiming at an enemy. That's neat, okay. Alright, so what is there we can do? I gotta check the map. Don't get ahead of myself. What is there that we can do that won't progress things too far without Jill? There's gotta be some kind of time trial or something, right? What's this? Show your mastery of the Batcycle by completing the time trial in North Gotham. Alright, we can do that. And then I think I can, yeah, just fast travel right here. My allergies are also just destroying me today, so if I sound off, that's probably why. Oh, jeez. I'm also not super used to playing games just me, so I'm not sure if I talk too much or too little when I do that. I don't really do Let's Plays by myself. I usually prefer to do them with other people. I prefer the conversation. Somebody showed me in the comments, by the way, you can do this up and down a while ago, and I had never noticed. So you can control this better, which actually makes it kind of ridiculously good compared to some of the other ones. Alright. Almost there. I really still think he should be able to glide. The fact that he just falls and all you can do is teleport is kind of weird to me. But whatever. Oh, alright, that's not where I want that. Come on. I wanted to be able to drive into that, but okay. Alright, we'll just hop on and we'll just start, I guess. And we'll see how this goes. I'm not very good with the Batcycle. So, who knows if we can do this. I guess it is so slow, though, that it shouldn't be too hard, right? Or maybe that'll make it harder, who knows. Oh, alright. The steering is so weird. Okay.
Just like that.
I apologize. I'm gonna do my best. Yep, I'm very bad at this thing. I feel like the Batmobile in Arkham Knight was a lot easier to control than this. There's something with the physics of the bike that just isn't right. I don't know what it is. It's like, sometimes it goes so slow, but sometimes the way it takes turns, it just feels unresponsive. Or like that, where like you barely nick something and you bump it and you're stuck. And you can't get out of it forever. I don't know. It's like, I don't hate it. Okay. I don't hate it, but I don't like it very much. I like the idea of it more than using it. You know, the Batcycle itself, or in, I think in The Dark Knight, it's like the Bat Pod. It's a really cool thing. But I don't really like how it drives here at all. And I really wish I did, because it's so neat. I don't want everything I say about this game to be negative. I actually still like this game. I know some people don't. And I'm not just saying that. I really do actually still like it. It's just, I guess it's not what I expected, and I've been trying to rationalize that with what we got. But it doesn't make it bad. It's just like, it's not what I would have done, you know? Like a lot of things in this game they basically fall under not what I would have done. But maybe that's why I'm just some guy who plays games and not a game developer. I don't know. Maybe this was wildly successful and I'm just completely off. But from everything I've seen, it doesn't really seem like it was financially. I really like the characters. I think that's my favorite part of this game, is how all the characters get along and talk. When you have conversations with someone like Jason Todd and Tim Drake together. Or Nightwing talking to Barbara, you know, those kinds of things. Those are kind of where I prefer this game. And it reminds me a little bit of one of the strengths of Arkham Origins, which was like the characters and how they interacted with each other. I feel like this game kind of has some of the same strength in that, but I really felt like that game had, you know, because that was also from WB Games Montreal. I personally feel like that game had better story and better gameplay.
Almost.
But I guess it's a different type of game. It's just hard not to compare it when you have, I don't know, some of the best superhero games, you know, out there. And one of them, I mean, I consider Arkham Origins up there too. I know people have their problems with it. I really love that game. But when you have, you know, a game from the same company, WB Games Montreal especially, and then you have Arkham Origins, which is from that same company, even if we're ignoring Arkham Knight and City and Asylum and all that, I still think that they did such a good job with, you know, Arkham Origins.
Maybe I can access it.
But I also think this game did a much better job with costumes. Like, the fact that you can customize your costumes so much is really neat. I especially like this one. I feel like an assassin.
Robin identified.
Alright. Reach all the emitters within the time limit. I'm not usually good at these. Jill usually has to help me. Oh, alright. Well, and that's why. Because I always feel like when I press the button for the grapple, I never know where it's going to go in this game. Let's just retry it.
Verification failed. Please repeat the sequence.
I don't know, in Arkham, I never feel like I'm just going in random directions. And I know that there's a little indicator, but sometimes the indicator moves really quickly. And it's not where I expect it to be.
Identity verified. Location of cache added to AR device.
Alright. Location of cache, add to AR device. Looks like it's up there. Oh, wait. Okay. Now I guess it's over here. Alright. We got the secret cache. The secret Aaron cache.